So hi guys, how are you? My name is Soham. In this video I will give an walkthrough of an machine named Basic Pentesting. Okay, without getting any delay, let's start our video. And I am solving this machine in TryHackMe. There is an alternative platform like VulNHub. In there also this same machine is available with the name of Basic Pentesting 2. Here you can see this. Once you go to VULNHUB and search Basic Pentesting 2, same machine will be there. You can try it out in offline there. Here you can see the link of VULNHUB. I have already connected with OpenVPN and I have deployed the machine for saving our time. Okay, before starting our video, you will say I have already given the answers. Why you have given the answers? Actually, I by mistake before making this video I have made this video one more time. That time by mistakenly by some occurred happened my video unable to record. This is the second time I am recording my video. That's why I will solve this machine again. Okay, no problem, it will be good practice for us. Let's add one more hour. Let's let's start our machine. You come to this link, same link, and in the first question here it is saying deploy the machine and connect to the network. We have already done. Click give question done. It will give. Now let's check our machine is alive or not. Type ping, then the IP. Here you can see we are getting the ICMC response. It means our machine is alive now. Find the services exposed by the machine. Here we have to find this which port and which services are running in this system. For that, a awesome tool is there named Nmap. And do not be ashamed to take hints. Here also it has told to use Nmap. You can use freely Nmap. Type Nmap. I will break down the commands for the beginner levels only. I will break all the commands. Nmap, then IP, then -a, then port, then the speed. See guys, what I am doing here, I am calling the Nmap. Then I have pasted out the IP of the victim or which we are targeting. See the guys, 59.225, 59.225. Here -a means we want to do OS detection, service version enumeration, traceroute, and some vulnerable scripts. Some vulnerable scripts, or not all. And -p means scan all the 65,535 ports available in this system. TCP IP protocol ports, not UDP. And this T5 described that we want maximum speed. Let's start our scan and let's copy this IP and paste it in our URL. Let's check any web server is running on. Yes, a web server is running on in this IP. Till now we have not. Okay, okay, we are getting some error. In our nmap scan there is something problem which we are facing. Let's paste the IP at last. Okay, let the nmap scan to be run. In our this IP where we are getting some port 80 open. That's very nice. Let's check in this port 80 any important file is there. We have deployed the machine. Click on complete answer. In your case it will be there. Click on that. In the find the services explore, let's check how much it has completed our nmap scan. Okay, 33% done. It will take time. Here it is saying find the services. We are doing it using our nmap. What is the name of the hidden directory in our web servers? Guys, do not see the answers. We will find out manually. And if you click on hints, use dirt search or dirbuster to find out hidden directories. Obviously, for that, uh, there is an alternative tool now named dirb, GoBuster, Dirbuster, knockpy. No, knockpy is not for the sorry, wfuzz, fuzz. This all are the tools which we can use for doing directly brute forcing. But we will use Dirbuster because it is a graphical user interface and good for beginners also. In the target URL here, you can see, give the URL which we have copied, paste it on the target URL, go faster, give the threads of 150. Yes, 150 is sufficient. And here you can see file with the list of dirt files. Click on browse. Guys, as a pen tester of my experience, I have found the best directory, which is that is let me to show. It will be under your user shared wordless Dirbuster. This here you can see directory list 2.3 medium.txt. This is this this contain many files, common files which present in directories. You can go with this. Okay, let's start our scan. This is the basic needs. Okay, if we click on result list, here we can see we have found out some directories content. Here you can see a 200 response code directory we have found. Here you can see type directory which cd size of this directory 13200. Let's open it in our browser. It contains some text files. Let's read out this text file. And obviously I have solved this machine before also, no need of running more. The important things we have got here, you can see dev.txt, j.txt. Let's read out the content. I have been missing message with the stuffing and the pretty cool, I think. Let me to zoom it. The host that you have serviced to haven't made any real web app yet. I have been tried that example you get to show off how it works, and it the rest version of the example. Oh, and right now I am using version 2.5.12 because other version are giving me trouble. -k smb has been configured -k. I got Apache setup. Will put up the content later. -j. Okay, as by seeing this, I can understand that there are two users. First name. The first name is starting with K, and the second name is J. We can understand that. Let's read one more text. There is for J. I have been auditioning for the content. It's a shadow that admin do not be weak credential, and I will able to crack your hash really easily. You know the password policy, so please follow it. Change the password ASAP. -k. Okay, I am after reading that we can surely say that this is for J. J is a name, and here you can see this is written by K. K is also a name. Now we will find out what is this. For that, if you read dev.txt, here it is set smb has been configured. Let's once we check to our nmap result, here we can see port 22 ssh is opened for stable connection, obviously. Port 80 http ubuntu, and the version is open. Here port 139 netbios open, port 445 samba or SMB is open. 809 AGP13 is open, and port 80 HTTP Apache Tomcat. Strange, guys. This is strange. Port 8080 is strange. Let's move to our port 8080 and check it out. What is there? If we want to move to any other port using our web browser, we have to separate it using our colon. Here you can see colon. Here you can see an Apache Tomcat installation page. I'm not sure that is this is only an Apache Tomcat installation page, but I'm saying it just. Okay, this is an Apache Tomcat installation page, and if we go here we can see Samba is open. In the message, we have found develop.dev.txt. In that text file we have found something is Samba is mentioned. Let's do enumeration in our Samba port. So for that, what we have to do, uh, type enum for Linux is an awesome utility which we can use. Enum for Linux. uh, Guys, in your system does enum for Linux is not installed, then we have to install it manually. Okay guys, by default is comes installed in every Linux section. Only I have done this spelling mistake. enum for Linux, then -a, then our IP. Let's copy the IP and paste it. Sorry, let's press enter. Okay, I want to keep a copy of this. For that, let me to copy the IP once more. 59.225. For that I will use pi slash and then TEE, sorry, TEE enum for Linux .txt. What it will do, it will take a copy of this enum for Linux and keep it there. Let the scan be run, and till that time you paste the development this answer here, which we have founded through our dirbuster. Press the answer here and click on complete, and here it is saying user brute force to find a username and password. You here it will say here complete, and say click on there, it will be complete. What is the username? The username is Jan. We will see it. So guys, please be waited. Let the enum for Linux scan to be completed. At the meantime, let me to open and one more terminal and type smb client. Okay, okay. Smb client -l, then our IP. Let's try with anonymous login. Okay guys, anonymous login is available here, and here we can see the sensitive data disclosure. We can say like that only. Samba version is exposing here 4.3.11. This is the Samba version, and here you can see share name anonymous. Let's check it out. uh okay, our this scan is going to complete, I think so. Let's cancel it, no need of more. Let's read the content of this scan. See guys, we are reading the content of this file, and here we can see enumerating domain groups, checking for the this one. It has trying with anonymous logging, which is available. It can find out. See guys, when it is trying to emulate the SMB shares, here it is saying this, here it is getting the same result which we have get it. If we go to SMB client, then here we can see uh, the same result as here it is showing. Okay, let's move down. Okay, okay, there is no more valuable information which we can get to more and enumerate. And if we do assembly client, here some shares names available. Here two shares are available, one IPC dollar and anonymous. Let's try with for I don't know, if you don't know how to use SMB client, you go to some any platform to learn SMB client and then use. Don't copy me straight forward, because you cannot you unable to learn any new things. And do not try to see my answers and paste it. This is not good. Okay, okay guys, here we can see if we connect to IPC dollar share, then here we can see if we do ls. Okay, we cannot execute any command in this IPC dollars, this one. Let's enumerate anonymous section. Here we can see anonymous is also an share in this system. Let's try to access the anonymous. Try with anonymous anonymous logging, and here we can see some things. Let's type the help command, do ls. Okay, our system commands is running on here. If you're unfamiliar with SMB, you can see this command, you can check it out, what command to run. This is similar, little bit similar to Linux only. Here we can see staff.txt. Let's read out this file. Sorry guys, this file has been created on Thursday, April 2018, and today 2020. Whatsoever, leave it. For reading this file, we cannot use cat command, which we type in our system, Linux system. We have to download this file. For that, staff. Okay, first we have to download, then we can cat our file. Here we can see if we do ls now. Sorry. Okay, no needs of now. Okay, here we can see staff.txt, this file. Let's read out this file, staff.txt. Anonymous to the star, please do not upload non-workable related item to the shares. I know it all the funds. It is all in fun, but this is how mistake happen. It means to you Jan and K. We can find two username through this. One is Jan and another is K. Okay, go to TryHackMe, and here it is saying what is the username. Paste the username, what is Jan. Here you can see Jan. Now what is the password? Good question. Let's try to enumerate our password. If we click on hint, here it is saying to use a tool like Hydra to brute force. If you don't know, Hydra is an open source tool which we can use for doing brute forcing. uh, in using Hydra, we can do service brute forcing and web brute forcing also. Many brute forcing are available. For Hydra, syntax is Hydra hyphen L for I am explaining this command. uh, Okay guys, here you can see the Hydra syntax which I have written. Let me to small it. Hydra hyphen L stands for doing. Let me to open one more terminal. Hydra hyphen L hyphen H. If we search here hyphen L, and hyphen L, here you can see small l, whatsoever. Let me to explain. Hyphen L stands for to use, if we know the username, we will give hyphen A. We want to do brute force to the password, that's why we have given capital P. If you don't know the Hydra syntax, please you do a study on it. Hydra is an important tool which we can use in our penetration testing. Let's check the IP, guys. Before running this command, once you check the IP carefully. 10.10.59.225, yes. And the hyphen V stands for verbose. Let me to show you guys. V, here you can see V, verbose mode. And hyphen T stands for thread. Sorry, run tasks the command parallel. Okay, let's run it and check. Guys, it will take at least 2 or 3 minutes. So guys, here you can see we have finally found out the password, and the password is 10.10.90. Sorry guys, sorry. And the password is and this is the IP 10.10.59.225. This is the IP. Login attempt is the username is Jan, and the password is Armando. Guys, here it will take, honestly I'm saying, here it will take 2 or 3 or 4 minutes of time to do brute force. You have to keep patience whatsoever. This is the login user ID, and this is the password. Let's try to connect with this. Obviously, let's SSH. If you don't know the SSH command, let me to show you. Jan at the rate, then the IP. Okay guys, one thing I forget to say, keep this password in your I will recommend you to create a file in your system, and there you will keep your all the notes for your future. This will help you too much, believe me. I am just now for now not keeping. You copy this password anywhere from by which you can see and paste it afterwards if you need. And here it is saying, if you want to copy, yes, type yes. Here it is saying password. We have to give this password, Armando. The password is Armando. Here you can see. Sorry. Okay, we have connected through SSH. Here you can see Jan at the rate basic pentesting. What is this? Jan is the username, and at the rate is at, and basic pentesting is the host name. As similar to our system only. Uh, okay. Here, here it is saying what is the password. We have found out the password. The password is Armando. We have found out through what we said. Hydra, yes, Hydra brute forcing. We have found through Hydra brute forcing. And what is the service through which we can access? And this service which we can access, this is SSH. We have just now connected through SSH. Use Jan at the rate, then the IP. If you click on hint, it is a common unit. This is SSH. The answer is SSH, and you have to write in caps because here it is already told. Enumerate the mentioning and found out the vector for privilege escalations. Well and fine. If you click on hints, do a privilege escalation like enum lin.enum. Okay, here it is giving us a script to use, lenum enum, sorry, lin enum. This is an very famous script of for doing privilege escalation. linum, linpis, linux exploit suggesters. These all are the famous scripts which we can use to do privilege escalation. But guys, believe me, don't use this script, because if you are a beginner, this script can cause bad habit to yourself. Because try to do it manually, see everything manually. Here you can see linum.sh, copy this script, everything. No need to copy it so much. Just click on raw, control A, control C, move to your terminal, then type nano, sorry, open your favorite text editor, Sublime, then lin.sh. The extension should be in sh format, because this is an bash script. Okay, okay. Now close it. uh, Now here it is saying, now close that terminal which I have showed. I have showed how you can download limpis also. You, from there you can download it, or you can do fully get clone, no need for that. And we are now in the jan basic pentesting 2 user. Now if we type id, here we can see 1001 1001, user id is 1001, and group id is also 1001. If I type sorry who am I, then I am Jan. Let's try to read the content of Exit Shadow. Exit Shadow. Permission denied. Let's try to read the content of passwd. Sorry guys, the machine is giving me some lag. And here we can see from seeing this Exit passwd file, we can understood that there are some users. There is a root user. If you don't know the syntax of the Etsy shadow, let me to show you. You should watch this, because this is important for OS CPU also. First there will be user. You check out this one, this is important. User, then it will separate with colon, then here will be password. The password is always be in hash format. Then then after that there will be comment. Then after that there will be path of directory, uh, user path or user directory, same as almost. I am not let me to explain this. I will explain it, guys, 1 minute. Then there will be shell. Which shell does the user is using? This is the common syntax. Let me to give an example. If I type, I think you can see my screen. If I type the user root, I'm giving an example. Sorry, one thing guys, I have forget to mention here. Here will be user id and gid, group id, and there will be separated by colons. Okay, let me to check if I am missing anything or not. I think I am not missing. There will be root, and here will be the hash format of the password. It can be in SHA SHA-1, SHA-256, or SHA-152. These all are the common hash format which uses an Linux system. Here will be the hash. If you don't know to how to create hash, there is an tool in Kali Linux, that is open SSL, I think so, -h. Yes, OpenSSH is the tool by which we can create an hash, or there is an almost alternative way. We can do echo, then the hash, the text which we want to create hash, and some SHA-256, which algorithm we want to use, that algorithm. And here we can see this hash is the SHA-256 algorithm hash. We can simply copy it or paste it, but I will not recommend in this way. I will recommend to use OpenSSL. This is an great way of creating an user hash. Here will be the hash I am writing. For now it will be the hash format. The hash is not unreadable format. Here the group id 0 means the root, sorry, user id, then group id, id 00 means the root. And here can be comment can be anything. As we know in programming, the comment doesn't read by an compiler or an interpreter. That is only for user pen, human readability only for help the user to read. There here will be comment, here can be anything. And the path of the directory, as if I type in which path I am in present. If I type pwd, I am the path, this is the path. As the root user has the root path, we can normally, when we compromise we have the permission to write and system, then we normally use root path. Then the shell, normally we use bin bash. This is the normal shell of the user. This is the syntax of the user. This is very important. If you unable to understand from me, I will recommend you to see from anywhere else. Maybe I am the not good for this thing. You must see from somewhere else, but you must watch this, because this is an important part of an Linux system if you're using Linux. Okay, we cannot write in this system, doesn't have any permission. By using this, we can see there is a root user which has the group id 0 and user id 1. There is a jan user, there is a k user. Okay. Now what we have to do, we cannot do anything in this system. We doesn't have write permission and execute permission in this system. If we type pwd, print working directory, I think so, this is the full form, there is a directory called jan. If we do cd dot dot, if I type ls, then here you can see there is one more user k. If we normally we doesn't have permission of that user to enter any other user directory, but in this case we are having, see, this is strange, this is really strange. There is an pass.backup. Let's try to read this pass.backup. For that, cat pass.backup, permission denied, we cannot do. If we type ls -l, then here we can see this is only read and write it has only read and write permission by user k. Now what we can do, if you are familiar with ssh, yes, then at normally if we go to my system, if I type -la, then here you can see this is my system. There you can check it out in your system also. There is an folder, hidden folder .ssh. This is an hidden folder. Let's navigate to this directory. And if we type same command ls -la, there is a same folder ssh. If we navigate to this directory, if we do ls now, then here we can see an authentication key, id rsa key, and id public key. If you are familiar with rsa encryption, then you can really understand it very easily. There is an public key, and this is an ID, the passphrase key. If we type the content of ID RSA key, I'm getting some lag. Then here we can see the content of ID RSA key. That really awesome. Now what we can do from here, what we can find out, we can connect k user account through using this ID RSA key. How? Let me to show you. Let's copy this hash. Copy this hash. Move to your system. Open your favorite text editor. Create a file with no extension. Paste the hash. And using this hash, we can connect this system. Let's cross out. If we do ls, then here we can see this, that is this file. If we type file command ssh, this is a permission RSA key. If we type ls -lasp, then here we can see this has read, write, read and read. This is the not correct format of ID RSA key. For that, chmod 600. If you're familiar with this, you can understand. I will recommend you in TryHackMe. There is one room name. Let me to show you, guys. I am really recommending you to watch this, because these are very important in cybersecurity. The basic knowledge of these things you should have. If we go to the path, I am in the learning path, complete beginner path. There is a room named encryption crypto 101. Here you can see encryption crypto 101. I will recommend you to go a walkthrough from this room. Here you can see RSA key. Here it is told that what is RSA key, what is this one. You once go and walk through from this rule. I will recommend you this, because this is important topics which we are saying. Now move to our terminal. Let's type ls-a lasp. Now if we see, then our ssh, this file, has the read and write permission. Now to try to connect with ssh, we know the username k at the rate, then the IP of that machine. Before that, we have to paste one more thing, -i. If I type -i, then ssh, this is the correct syntax. If we try to connect, here it is saying what, enter the passphrase. Let's try with anonymous logging. It is asking k password. We cannot connect through this. Now we have to crack this ssh file. For that, what we can do, for that we can simply, there is, if you are familiar with John the Ripper, there is a Python file of ssh to John, which we can use. For that, I will recommend you to move to sudo user. See, I am in my sudo user. The folder is located. For that, first you type python 3 user share John, sorry, not Java, John ssh to john.py, this one. Then we have to give the hash. The hash is in ssh file. Then we have to copy that hash in a file. The name, we will name that hash.txt. If we type the if we cat hash.txt, then here we can see ID RSA full hash is there. Now we have to crack this hash. We will crack this hash using John the Ripper only. For that, type John. I am -- word list is equal to Rocky is the famous website word list, user share word list rocku.txt. then our file name hash.txt. If I'm not wrong, this is the syntax of the okay, yes, we have finally cracked the user password of that hash. The password is bvax. This is the passphrase. You keep a note of this passphrase, and in the TryHackMe, here it is saying what is the username. Type k and click on complete all the users. Now we know the passphrase, that is bvax. Copy this one. We can exit from this user. Now try ssh hyphen sorry ssh hyphen I, the same command we will type in the password section. Here it is saying what is the passphrase. We will copy this one and paste. We are now logging with k user. Awesome, it's really awesome. If I type ls, then here we can see pass.backup. What we can do, yes, what we can do now, we can do, we can cat out this pass uh, backup. Here's here's a really strong password that follows the password policy $. You can see this password. Copy this full and paste it here. This is the password of this user, and if you click here, it will say correct answer. Congratulations, you have completed this room. But let copy this password and type sudo su, then the password of k user. Then here we can see where in the root user, if I type who, yes, who am I, we are now. If I type id, then we are now. And if I type cat at she shadow, this is the hash format. We can change this hash if we want to hijack any other user's account. We can create an account also here. And one more thing, we have successfully completed this room, and here it has told us to use an script named limpis. If we see in click hints, here it is saying to use an script linum. We have not used that script. Let's use that script. If we type subline subl len.sh, copy this full code. If we go to k user, create an file nano is the text editor, nano len.sh, paste the full command, control shift r v, then press control plus o, enter, control plus x. Congratulations. Now type, if I type ls hyphen la sp, then here we can see where gone. Okay, where it is gone. Okay, here we can see that len.sh. What we can do, if we go to the permission, there is no executed permission. Chmod plus x len.sh. If we type ls, then here you can see this has become green. Now we can execute it. For that execution, type dot slash len.sh. Now we will copy this content t sorry t len.txt. Here we can see the script has started running. I will advise you to do research on this lim.sh, sorry, linum, sorry, what is the name of this? Linum. I will recommend you to do research on linum. I am saying an alternative name of linum, that is limpis. Limpis and also an alternative. One mode is there, Linux exploit suggester. This is also an excellent. I will recommend you to do research on it. And I am closing this one. We have finally completed the our room, and this is created by Ashu. Special congrats for exiting. Click exit. And guys, thanks for watching. This video is still this much only, and I hope that you learned something new from this room. If you have and subscribe my channel, guys. For now, goodbye and take care of your. Goodbye.